Good evening, students. So many of you have asked me how am I preparing for my GATE examination. So in this video I am going to talk about what am I doing for the GATE examination. Actually, during the lockdown due to COVID-19, I lost my job as an assistant professor due to some financial issue and other issues in the university. And in the past 4 to 5 months, I have developed many habits apart from a reading habit. I have been reading books since I was in graduation. It's been over 7 years that I have been reading books, reading novels, and I have read 400 books in the past 7 years. Besides reading books, I am focusing on developing more habits. For example, I'm spending 20 to 30 minutes every day doing meditation, and every morning I wake up at 6 o'clock and then I ride bicycle for 30 kilometers, and then I come back to home, prepare my own breakfast, and then I sit for studying. The last 4 to 5 months my daily routine has not changed that much. I have been studying a lot of books. I have been reading a lot of essays. Recently I have read an essay, Shakespeare's Sister, Judith Shakespeare, by Virginia Woolf. I ordered a book from Amazon of Delhi University, and in that book I found that Shakespeare's Sister essay by Virginia Woolf. I have also read so many essays from Dalit literature, B.R. Ambedkar and other such writers. It would be a disappointment for you to know that I am not following any strategy. I don't follow any plan. I don't follow any study routine. English literature is my subject. So throughout my day, I study English literature. I read essays, I go onto the websites, I read blogs. I'm not following any strategy. Yes, there is one thing that I would like to share with you. I have recently joined courses on NPTEL. It is a website run by government, swayam.gov.in. I have joined myself into 3 programs. The first is Applied Linguistics, the second is Introduction to Literary Theory, and the third is Soft Skills and Personality Development. So I am studying these courses in detail. The platform Swayam provides opportunity to the students to dive deep into the subject. So there are 40 to 50 lectures on literary theory that has been provided by IIT Kanpur by Professor Chattopadhyay, and I have joined that course. This course is going to end at the end of November, and by the end of November I will be having a lot more knowledge about literary theory. You see, for the last 3 to 4 times NTA has been asking 30 to 40 questions from literary theory, cultural studies, because literary theory is the only subject which has concepts. The rest of English literature has no concept. Literary theory and literary criticism, these 2 subjects have concepts. So I believe in the GATE examination they are going to ask you the questions from literary theory. Apart from these courses, I am watching movies on Netflix. I have recently watched Vikings. It has 6 seasons and I have enjoyed watching the season very much. If you remember, Vikings were the people who invaded Great Britain during 4th or 5th century, and they attacked Northumbria, Wessex, Kent and Mercia. These Vikings were the great warriors, 8 foot tall. They invaded Britain and they destroyed the libraries, the books, the scriptures of Christians, and later on they mingled with the culture of Britain. They were also known as pagans. So it took me around 2 weeks to complete this season, Viking season. And before Vikings, I was watching Alias Grace by Margaret Atwood, and the question has been asked in the NTA NET exam also, that which novel depicts a series of murders in Margaret Atwood's novel. The answer was Alias Grace. So throughout the day, if I don't feel like studying, I watch movies, I watch documentaries, and I try to increase my knowledge, because this is the only subject I am going to teach for the rest of my life. So I don't follow any plan. Whatever comes, let it come. I will read it, I will put it aside. Yes, a year ago I don't know much about this subject because I graduated as a civil engineer and I didn't even know who was Chaucer. But within 1 year, I took all the knowledge of English literature. It may be because I love books, and so that's how I study the subject English literature. What I want you to understand is that after clearing these exams, whether it is NTA NET examination or GATE examination, you are going to become a lecturer. So it is expected from a lecturer to know the subject in detail. So if someone is giving you the important notes, then it is not going to help you anyway, because you never know from where the questions come from the exam. So whatever you study, study in detail. For example, I know a student who knows the summary of all the novels. Whatever novel I ask from him, he knows the summary. Yet, it's been over 2 years, he is unable to crack the NET examination. Why is it so? Because these examinations are not going to check your superficial knowledge. They are going to check your knowledge in depth, whether you have studied properly or not. So that's all for this video. If you find this video informative, don't forget to like the video and subscribe my channel.